guys, welcome to our channel Fun with Aditya and Abhinav, and today we are going to learn that what is CSS. Means I'll introduce you what is CSS and we'll learn some basic properties and codes of CSS. So first I am going to show you the basic syntax of CSS. So here I'll open our new text editor, which is Visual Studio Code. It means that we are going to use Visual Studio Code from now for our coding purposes. So this is the file which we made in the HTML video. So we are going to decorate this web page. So first let's open this file in the browser, and you can see this is our file. Now you just see this file is looking so simple. There's no beauty in this file. So we are going to make this file look better and more beautiful than before. So CSS is used to design and decorate a web page. So first, let me show you the basic syntax of CSS. Means I'm not going to show you CSS, but the thing which I'm going to show you will tell you that how does CSS work. Okay, so I'll open a new text file. So CSS is like this. See, this is the syntax of CSS. Okay, first we write a property. Okay, I'm going to show you many examples of property in this video. Then we add a colon, and then we write the value which we are going to give to the property, and then finally a semicolon. And let me show you this property in more better way. Okay, so let's go again to this file, and for example there is h1 over here, you can see. Okay, so let's consider this h1 a variable. Okay, a variable means a particular tag in the HTML file. Okay, then with curly brackets we write a property, then we write a colon, and then we give a value to the property. See, this is the basic syntax of a CSS file. So let's just close this. Okay, now we are going to make a perfect CSS file, and then our this eng.html file will be looking better than it looks like now. Okay, so just below the title, inside the head, I'll just link the CSS file to this HTML file. But before that, we need to make the CSS file, because if the file doesn't exist, then there is no meaning of just linking the file. Okay, so now let's just create a new file. Now we'll save it to convert it into a CSS file. So in here there are many options. Okay, you can see HTML and CSS also, but we are going to choose all files. So I'll write just eng and with the extension .css. Okay, I'm giving the name eng and extension is cs.css. So let's save this file. Okay, now it has become a CSS file. So now we can link this HTML file to the CSS file. So for that, I'll write here link, and then href as an attribute, and inside the inverted commas I'll write the name of this file. Okay, and now after this I'll write rel. Okay, rel tells the browser that what is the role of this file. Okay, so rel is equal to, and then again in inverted commas, style sheet. This will tell the browser what is the role of this file for this file. So we need to close this bracket, and now let's save the file. Okay, so now we are going to first increase the size of this h1. You can see in the browser it's not looking as big as a heading. So we are just going to give a size to this heading. So for that, I'll write here h1. Okay, what is h1? H1 is this h1. Okay, so h1, then again curly brackets, as I told you. And now we are going to write the property. What is the property? Font size. This is a property in CSS. Then a colon and give a value to this property. What will be the value for this property? It can be anything. I write here 100 pixels because 100 pixels is perfect for a heading. So let's see the result. So I'll just reload the file, and you see the size of this heading has increased, and now it is really looking like a heading. Okay, but you can see that this text and this button are still very much small. So we are also going to increase the size of button and the text. So first you can see that this is very little text over here. So for that, again in here I come, and first I'll remove this bold and italic. So see, I have removed this bold and italic because it was not looking beautiful to me. Okay, but if you want, you can keep it. So after this, you can see here my first paragraph. I'll just remove this, and I'm going to write here lorem lorem 80. Oops, lorem 80. Okay, now see. Now let's save it, and again go to the browser, reload, and now there is a lot of text over here. But we also need to increase the size of this text. Okay, so again, and here I'll write body. What is body? This body. Okay, here we are talking about this body. So again curly brackets, enter, and then we are again going to give a property just which we gave over here. We'll write again font size, again add a colon, and then we are going to give a value, and this value will be 30 pixels. Again add a colon, save, go to the browser and reload the page. Now it's looking perfect. Okay, so one more thing, we are going to give a decorative font family to this. Okay, now I think that you must be knowing what a font family. In other words, font family is the style of the text. Okay, you if you don't know what is font family, then you will know after seeing this. So I'll write font, then again give a dash. See, any property having two words should include a dash in between. Okay, so font and write family. Okay, again colon, semicolon, and I'll write here word Dana. Okay, Wordana is a font family. Okay, now let's see the browser. Now it is having a new font family, and it is is looking better than before. But you can see this. This button is just so small. It's not even visible in front of them. Okay, now before that, we'll add a new paragraph to this so that it looks like a real web page. So let me add a new paragraph. So I'll again write here Lauren. Now let's align this heading to the center. You can see here it's at the left side. Okay, so let's bring it to the center so that our web page looks more beautiful. So I'll use an attribute in h1 align is equal to center. Now let's see. Okay, now the heading has come into between. Okay, so now let's increase the size of this button, and we'll also make this button look more beautiful. So come to the CSS file and write here button, and in curly brackets we'll first increase the size of this button. So for this we are not going to use font size, we are going to use height and width properties, because font size, you can see here it's written font is used for text, but this button is not a text, it's a button. Okay, so we are going to give a width and a height to the button. We are first going to write height, and with a colon I'm going to give a height of 70 pixels to this button. Save it, and then we'll write width the font 200 pixels. Now let's save the file and open the browser, and this size is perfect. But you can see the text is so small. We also need to increase the size of the text, and we are going to also change the color of this text and remove this underline. So to do this we need to write A, because the text is inside the A tag. You can see here it's written click me, but it's inside anchor tag. Okay, so I'll write here A curly brackets, and I'll write here text and then a dash and then decoration, then a colon, and I'll write here none. Now what is text decoration? Text decoration is just like the style of the text. The example of a text decoration is underline or italic. So come over here, reload. You can see the underline has disappeared. So now let's increase the size of the font. Again write here font size colon and size of 30 pixels. And now it's looking just perfect. But let's decorate this more. Okay. So again in the button we'll write here background and color. Okay, then a colon, and then write the name of any color over here. So I'm going to give a color of just light green to this. And there are more than 3 ways to give a color to the button or text. So I am using one of the ways to do that. So for that, I'll write here RGB. Okay, then curved brackets, and inside them I'll write here 0, comma 255, and again 0. And you can see I like this color very much. And don't forget to add a colon to this. Now let's save it and reload. And now you can say it's looking better than before. Now if you see carefully, you can see this border over here. But I don't want this border over here. So to remove this, I write again in the button border colon and write none. Means it will just remove the border. You can see that is a border and now there is no border. And now let's decorate it more. So I'll write border and with dash right here radius, then a colon, and let's give a radius of 10 pixels to it. Now you'll know that what is a border radius, okay? And you can see the border has become a little bit curved. You can see the border has become curved, okay? And now it's looking more beautiful. Now let's color the text into black, okay? Color black and then semicolon. Save, go to the browser and reload. And the text has become black. Now let's bring this also to the center. For this, I come here, just over here, I'll write center and then move this to the end. Save the file, go to the browser, reload, and you can see that it has come to the center. Now, you can see that our web page is looking much better than before. So now let's also see that how to color the text, which you can see here, and also the background of the web page. So in the CSS part, in the body, I'll write background color. And then with a colon, just write the name of a color. And let me show you the hexadecimal code of black. Now what is hexadecimal? It's just a type of code which is used for colors. So right here hashtag and then 0000 and 00. Now add a colon, save, go to the browser, reload, and you can see the background has become black but the text has disappeared. Just why did this happen? This happened because the text is over here but the text is black. So we also need to change the color of the text. So now just in the body write color, then colon, and write the name of any color over here. So I'm writing white. And let me also show the hexadecimal code for white. It is hashtag FFFF and FF. Save, go to the browser and reload. Now the text is visible, but I'm just recovering the file because it was looking better before. Now save the file and see, it's just looking like it was before. So guys, that's all for this video. If you find this video useful, then please hit the thumbs up button. And if you found something wrong in this video, then please comment me in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Fun with Aditya and Abhinav, and hit the bell icon so that whenever a new video is published, you get the notification. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.